let's look at Costco example. So find the contract, actually this contract, decipher the contract name and define the characteristics of this option. Plot the payoff diagram of both the option holder and the option seller. Also create a single plot demonstrating both positions. So let's look at the solution. Just by looking at the contract name, you should be able to identify the characteristics of this option. First, the ticker symbol COST demonstrates that this is an option on Costco common stock here. And this 241108 signifies that this option will expire on the 8th of November 2024. And C means that this is a call option. 780 here shows the strike price of the option in dollars. Alternatively, you can just copy and paste the contract name on Yahoo Finance in the search tab, and you will get the result shared on the following slide. You can also go to Yahoo Finance and find the relevant option contract whose details are easily visible. So for example, here when you enter uh, this into search query, you can have this information. We have the strike price, expiration date, and the changes of the prices in the option. And of course, you can also go to Yahoo Finance again, look at the ticker symbol cost, and then click on the options. Then here change the expiration date to November 8, 2024. And here's only select calls. You can still locate the contract, option contract in here, and it is in the money currently. Again, here expiring on the 8th of November 2024. Cost is the ticker symbol. C stands for the call option, and 780 is the strike price of this call option. Last trading date, strike price again, and the last price of the contract. So here we can create the plot on Excel very easily. So just look at the stock price at expiration, and we have the strike price of $780. So then you can enter this formula in the cell by using the if function. This is for the value of the holder's position at the expiration, because remember, this is a call option. When the price of the underlying stock is less than the strike price, the value of the option holder, uh, value of the holder's position will be zero. But if not, actually, uh, the value for the option holder will be the difference between the stock price minus the strike price. And when you do that, actually you will be having this diagram for the value of holder's position at expiration. So again, we have share price at expiration on the horizontal axis and value of holder's position at expiration on the vertical in the vertical axis. So here it is actually easily you can easily see what this means for the option holder. When the value of the underlying stock, the value of the common stock, the value of the Costco stock, more precisely speaking, is less than the strike price of $780, the call option will not be exercised. However, when it is greater than 780, there must be some profits to be made, and so the option holder will exercise the option. For example, when the Costco stock actually trades at $900 in the market, actually they can buy this uh, stock at 780, thereby making $120, a profit of $120. So given that current price of the Costco common stock is $893.42, the call options value should be around 893.42 minus 780 strike price, $113.42. And the last traded price is around $106.65. So actually, for each stock, actually you are making something around $7. And because contracts stand for 100 shares, actually you are making something around $700. So as we will cover option pricing later in the chapter, you will be introduced to a more precise method of pricing options. Nonetheless, this approximation is a very quick and easy way to estimate the price of options. For the option seller, actually, the plot will be the mirror image. So this plot is the mirror image of the plot for the option holder. Recall that this is a zero-sum game. When option holder makes some profit, the option seller will lose. Again, we will follow the same procedure, but the formula will be a little bit different. Again, you can use if function of Excel. So if the stock price is less than the strike price, value of seller position at the expiration will be zero. But if not, actually the value of seller's position will be strike price minus the stock price. So again, when you look at the plot, actually, when the stock price is less than strike price, smaller than the strike price, actually the option will not be exercised, and the value of seller's position will be zero. Of course, they might be making some profits because they sold the options at a positive value. So even if the options are not exercised, probably they are making some positive numbers in this region. But if the stock price exceeds the strike price, actually remember the call option holder will exercise the option. For example, we say when the stock price say is $900, the call option holder will exercise the option, thereby buying a stock whose real value in the market uh, $900 only for $780, thereby making uh, the profit of $120 for each share. And this actually profit will be the loss for the option seller because they need to deliver these stocks to the option holder at 780, while in the market actually these common stocks are actually more valuable trading at $900. So when you look at the zero-sum nature of the options, actually it is very visible. In this plot, we have share price at expiration in the horizontal axis and value of holders or sellers position at expiration in the vertical axis. So here, remember, when the stock price is less than the strike price, actually, the option will not be exercised. So both value of holders position at expiration and value of sellers position at expiration will be zero. But of course, in this case, because the option holder has paid for some money to buy these options, probably they will lose some money, and of course, the seller will also gain some money because they sold the option contract in the first place. But here, remember, when the stock price exceeds the strike price, actually the option will be exercised and the holder will make some profit. But again, while the holder will make some profits, the seller will lose the same amount of money, so that the sum of the profits made by the holder and the loss recorded by the seller will be zero.